Hey guys, so I'm just here eating my breakfast. I'm not sure if I've even kept you updated because I'm not really like fully filming yet. I feel like I'm starting to be ready to get back to YouTube though, so sorry. I am in a hospital room. I will be going home on Thursday. I've been here almost a week. Cystic fibrosis plus rhinovirus plus coughing up blood. Now you're kind of just me. That's the TLRD version. But I am trying not to let myself like think too much right now because I had to do PFTs for insurance purposes because in order to keep taking my Trikafta, I have to. You're gonna have to excuse my hair. Like it's greasy. It's yeah. I'm in a hospital, okay, and I don't have a bathroom at my room. My bathroom is literally a toilet over there that has no door. So yeah, just excuse the hair. Anyway, I had to do PFTs for insurance purposes before February, so we were just like, let's knock them out while I'm here because I have to travel. I live like an hour to an hour and 10 minutes away from the hospital, depending on traffic. So I was like, let's just knock them out. So the team agreed, and I did them this morning. And the thing is, symptomatically, I've been getting better. I haven't coughed up any blood in almost a week. I don't have any more chest pain. I still have a really productive cough, but I have my energy back. I have my appetite back. I feel like I'm getting back to baseline. Like yesterday, I was like, just from the bed to the chair, from the bed to the chair, just because I was so restless. I was like, man, I can't wait to go home and walk tucks and, all the things, right? So I did PFTs, and my team said expect them to be a little lower because you're sick. And I was like, well, yeah, that makes sense. My average since starting Trikafta, which is crazy to say this 6 years ago, somebody asked me yesterday, how long have you been on Trikafta? And I almost said 5 just because of an automatic reaction because, I started in 2020, but I was like, no, it's 2026. So 6 years ago in January, I started Trikafta. My average PFT since starting Trikafta has never been below 80%. And lately, within the past couple of years, it's bounced between 81% and 85%. That's like my record, right? And my last clinic just a month ago in December, not even a month, a little over a month ago, it's before Christmas. So I think it was like December 15th or something like that. I blew the highest PFTs I had blown in 10 years at like 86%. And I was such a great clinic. I'd gained weight, I blew great PFTs. I was so happy. So I expected them to be like maybe 80%, maybe like 79, 78%, a little lower. Well, from the highs of blowing the highest PFTs I've blown in 10 years, I just blew the lowest PFTs I've blown in 10, 15 years. I went from a whopping 86% to 67%. And when I asked the guy, like, oh, he was like, yeah, you're down a little. I was like, oh, what's the FEV1? Like, again, I wasn't concerned about it because I feel like myself. And he was like, yeah, it's 67%. And I was like, well, the first one was actually 64, and then 65, and then 67. So maybe if I just kept going, I would have gotten back to 80. I don't know. But that was a hard pill to swallow. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to stay there. Like, even my doctor said, don't freak out too much about the number. Yeah, this was yesterday, but like, when you see it, because you're sick right now, you had the flu, you coughed up blood, you had rhinovirus, you had a CF exacerbation, so it should go back up, right? But just seeing it drop like 20% was really scary because I think I'm kind of at the point where when I shouldn't, but I take stability for granted. I'm going to go into clinic, I'm going to struggle with my weight, and my PFTs are going to be in the 80s, and everything's going to be fine. Because even when I had a CF exacerbation last year, my PFTs were still in the 80s, right? So I kind of got complacent. I kind of got, well, my PFTs can't drop, which I know, like, logically I know wasn't true, but, like, seeing it drop, like, if it had been 80, if it had been 70, even 77, I would have been like, okay, yeah, I'm sick, that's fine, I get it. But 67, it's just a scary number. Like, I haven't seen that since before I started Orkambi. And I think that kind of brings back like before I started Orkambi, I was in a deep decline. And Orkambi pretty much saved my life. And then Orkambi saved my life. Trikafta gave me quality of life again. And Yeah, so I know that I'll, I have a CF clinic in June. They may do it sooner just to recheck. I'm not sure. And I know it'll probably be back up then, and I'll be working my butt off walking tucks and training tucks and exercising and all the things. But these are the hard days with CF. These are the not days where you get to post on Facebook and be like, yay, record high PFTs, or just simply, yay, another stable clinic, heading home. Honestly, like I knew stuff had happened, but I still didn't think that was going to happen. So anyway, that was, like I said, team said it should go back up, but this is just my thoughts because it's not easy to see that. And hopefully by the next time I blow PFTs, I'll be back to my record highs, and this will all just be a distant memory. So anyway, the good news is I will be going home on Thursday. So just 2 more days here, and because it's like 9:20 in the morning, so just like 2 more days here, and I can go home, and I'm gonna enjoy my bagel and egg sandwich that I kind of created myself, and just have a rest day. Go back to I've been reading a lot because it kind of like it lets me escape the hospital. So go back to reading. Look forward to seeing my dog soon, and not letting a number define me. But that was a hard morning.